So these are
expecting it.
These are the Roses Letterboxd reviews. Just a couple matching each other's freak.
Nice. That's a good one.
That's
almost
the
wholesome.
beginning of this movie was fire.
Yeah. If only my
the end was fire.
If only my parents' divorce made me laugh this much. Suicidal.
Less wholesome.
Suicidal attention-seeking whale being a real phrase in this. That was great.
Oh, yeah.
Kate McKinnon is a spice like dried thyme, and deployed incorrectly, she could ruin the entire soup. That doesn't happen here, but it comes dangerously close.
Ooh. I like that one a
I
lot.
think that's a very fair take.
Yes.
She got right up to the line, but it was all good.
If she was on screen for like 5 more minutes, we would have been like, all right, we had enough.
Oh, 5 more minutes is like a minute more. I'm saying like that last scene.
It was literally
she should have.
Another proof that Zendaya is becoming British. I like that one too. When she signed this contract, she signed Zendaya.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I just saw it last night, so that one stuck with me. Yeah. And then your question to start the pod. My wife asked me this today. So Medusa, right? If she has hair on her legs, do you think they're little snakes?
Oh, that's such a horrible shaving image.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go factual and say no.
Okay.
It's not a condition. It's a curse.
Well, is all the hair cursed or just the hair on her head?
I think they probably went with the curses. Curses follow the like non-logical groupings.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. I feel like in that time, the bush would have been snakes too. So that's horrifying.
The bush totally different from the
yeah.
Totally makes sense for the bush to be snakes.
What if she gets some ingrown hair?
Punishment.
Ooh, yeah.
She can't even. She's like, yo, don't look at my face, and then they get intimate, and they're like, no, right at the last second.
She turns into stone. Damn it! She just pushes his head into her.
Got me rock hard.
It's gonna lose it.
Look up and see you going like this.
Are you fucking a statue? I am now. I don't know what to tell you.
Not a lot of options. Just like, before you freeze.
Don't look. Ah, fuck. I was so close.
Ancient Greek mythological creatures make do.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Rum and Cinema. Today, we're looking at The Roses, a remake of another remake, I think, of a book.
Yeah.
In theaters now.
Remakes all the way down.
It's like A Star is Born, but basically A Star is Born. Yeah.
They just make it every 20 years.
Yeah, it's the same thing as A Star is Born, actually. They're just not
I knew it was a remake. I didn't know it was a remake of a remake.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I read that somewhere, but I don't know. Why listen to me? Today I'm joined by my guests, Nate and Jake. Jake, how are you doing? Who did you identify with,
I'm doing
Ivy
good.
or Theo?
Ooh, that's actually something that I want to get into when we get into the meat of this. But I'll sort of throw the headline out there now. I think the intent is that both of them are very much at fault, and both of them very much are.
Yeah.
But I found myself thinking Theo was more reasonable more of the time.
I agree. I couldn't tell if that was because I think the movie was told from his perspective most of the time.
Yeah.
He was being left behind.
Protagonist syndrome.
Yeah. But he was who I identified with too. I mean, maybe it's just dude in a marriage kind of thing too. Who knows? Nate?
That could also be.
Nate, are you Ivy or are you Theo?
I think I was very much Ivy until the dinner scene. I think at the end, and I think it's a realistic thing. Like they grew. Like I think he was being a dick at the beginning.
Yes.
But then as time went on, he tried to reach out, kind of, and she was just kind of unavailable.
Yeah. Yeah. It was two ships passing.
It was tough to watch, like the end when he's trying to I don't know, when he's like having a breakdown and she's just being an asshole.
Yeah.
But again, we also didn't see the 10 years of him being a shit, so like it's hard to. I mean, they both suck.
They're a pair made for each other.
It's like what the generation above us, not millennials. What's
Boomer?
I'm blanking on the generation above.
Boomer
should be X above us.
I mean, Generation X will like blow up a house to not go to therapy.
yeah.
You know, they do go to therapy, but it doesn't work.
They just laugh. Well, it kind of worked. They like kissed at the end. They hugged. They're like, oh, we should be nicer to each other.
Mm-hmm. But
they connected over being an
the therapy only worked because they both were bonding over shitting on the therapy.
Yeah, that was true. So we're going to talk about the roses, but first let's talk about our rankings and our overall ratings of this movie. Nate, you recommended this movie. Was it another Rumors or was it good? What do you think?
It certainly wasn't another Rumors.
Okay.
That's crazy. To like, I will say,
I just like saying that because
I was
really
actually excited for this movie
put
in
it on
the
the
trailer.
Wheel, and everyone.
I enjoyed myself as I watched it, and then I watched it before we picked it, so it's been like a week and a half, and I find myself I feel like I'm not thinking about it at all.
Yep.
So it was enjoyable, but didn't leave much of an impact on me.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't regret watching it or recommending it, but it's not amazing.
That's
my
agree.
review.
I saw it last night, and when I got home, I was like, probably never gonna think about this movie again.
Yeah,
it's.
I think it was fun, but kind of shallow.
Yes, a lot of the big laughs are in the trailer, or adjacent to the trailer. Oh, they just one up this other joke a bunch. I thought the acting was really good. Olivia Coleman and Benedict Cumberbatch were very good in this. I did appreciate that.
I think the wit and the delivery of the wit was really good.
Very funny.
But that's exactly the kind of thing that's it's not deep, it's funny. It's just funny how smart they are and how quick they are.
It was not funny enough to be a comedy, but also too funny to be a drama. So it's kind of stuck in this I'm not sure what it's trying to be thing. And then the story was just kind of them being shitty the whole time. And then even at the end, they were still kind of shitty.
Was kind of nothing.
So it was all right, well, we're just kind of traveling through life together with these people. And that was fine. I'm glad it was an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I gave it a 6.
I agree with that.
I gave it a 6 out of 10.
Same.
Put it below Starsky and Hutch.
Someone with a 9.
And above.
I'm slightly above where you guys are, I think.
Right.
I'm, but I have a lot of the same critiques. Most of what I have to talk about is things that I didn't think worked. But that's also because I'm overall, the movie is good and I'm glad I saw it. And I would probably recommend to people to see it.
Yeah.
But again, it's not going to be one you're rewatching. It's not, it's not particularly deep, but it was fun. I had fun watching it. And that's truly the bottom line for a movie, right? Yeah. Did you enjoy watching it? And I did.
I wonder if we were 10.
Especially a comedy.
Yeah, that's true. I wonder if we were 10 years older, if this would be more resonant with us. I feel like maybe we're just behind.
See if we're divorced.
No, we're just behind this point in our careers and I don't know. It just felt like we were.
I don't know. I don't think so because I think we're close enough that we can get the gist of the messaging and everything.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But
I mean, we see we see them, they're essentially younger than us, or roughly our age.
Yeah.
They're at the Olivia
40.
Coleman's at the start of her career.
Well, because she put it off to have kids.
No, but I'm saying before they have kids, when they first start, they're the beginning.
Yeah,
that was one scene though.
Yeah, that was about
that's true.
30 minutes later.
That's true. That's true.
Way ahead. But yeah, I think you're right. We're close enough where it probably worked. I'm just trying to think why it didn't hit with me, and that was the first.
I mean, I really honestly think the main thing that didn't hit for me, but I don't know if I'd be enjoyable if it was, is that all the shitty marriage stuff. This is based on a movie made in the 90s when the oh, husbands and wives hate each other was a lot more
Yeah.
popular as a joke.
Yeah.
Like watching this, I'm like, literally, I'm just like, y'all need therapy. You need to learn how to talk about your emotions. Like all this movies, just watching them not talk about their emotions and be assholes.
We're too
emotionally
adjusted to be like, this is a great representation.
Exactly. It's really, I'm just like,
Yeah.
y'all are frustrating. It's not.
It made all the characters like there's not really a great protagonist to root for because everybody's just self-sabotaging, you know. Like, except, and then the kids are fine, but then the kids are completely written off. They get them out of the way, and then you know they quickly become like weird caricatures.
Yeah.
The supporting cast is super bizarre because I love every character in this movie.
Yep.
But I don't think they all blend as a cast of believable friends.
Like, true. Why are you hanging out? That was my exact thought every time they're hanging out.
Yeah, on that first like dinner party that they had, and when they showed them, I didn't know that they were all friends, and I thought it was just some weird, awkward gathering. And then I'm like, oh no, these are like their friends. This is super weird.
Yeah, I think the 100%. Actors and actresses they picked were great because they're some of my favorite comedy people.
Yeah,
like they're from Fleabag and they're from After Party and SNL and. But yeah, you're right. They didn't fit. They didn't seem like they would.
Yeah,
like you would run into them organically.
Yeah, it didn't seem like the friend group didn't seem like a believable mesh, and then the individual couples, like none of them were good together.
No.
So the whole premise of the movie is
it was hard to. It's just hard to like get into.
It's almost like the story would have been the same told from any of their perspectives. Maybe not as like ratcheted up as the ending, but like the story could be told from any of their perspectives and it would be similar. And maybe that's what they're going for. It's like love is complicated. Oh, cool. Thank you. I read a Valentine's card when I was 8. Thanks. So let's go through the plots. Benedict Cumberbatch Penguin is Theo, a thoughtful architect. He is at a dinner with his boss, and he is outwardly hating on the ideas his boss is putting forth and has put forth. They like built a building, and he wanted balconies, and he said, maybe it's a good thing we didn't put the balcony on there. So when they stared at their 4 walls of drab, they wouldn't want to kill themselves. That was pretty funny.
Out the gate, like not way longer than it needed to be to communicate the character, but just so he can deliver funny, like witty lines.
Yes,
and it's fun to watch in the moment, but I can't remember the scene.
Nope. Olivia Coleman is Ivy, a similarly placed chef in the kitchen that falls for Theo immediately. She has like this dried blackberry or blueberry and anchovy seasoning she wants to put on stuff, and the chef won't let her, and like she's stuck just like Benedict, and she's about to go to America and make her freedom happen, real nice like. And Theo's like, I'll go with you. And they bang and they do.
I'm just like, that scene of them meeting and having chemistry gave me an erection. I don't know how else to put it. Like, it was such fire chemistry.
It was the ultimate meet cute. It was like,
when she was like, but we haven't even had sex yet. It's well, that's just
minutes
about
away.
to happen.
Yeah, we're minutes away.
Yeah, that's minutes away. I was like, Jesus. I think in the theater I turned to Taylor and went, Jesus.
Yeah. It's like the start to a porn.
So good.
Like a somewhat classy porn. Yeah.
Yeah. Like literally from the beginning, I feel like the protagonist of this movie was their marriage. And that's the only reason why it's as good as it was, is because you want it to work.
Damn, dude.
And everything else is like fighting against that. Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
So
they are
well matched. Yeah.
That's why the first 2/3 needed to be so long. That's one thing I said was like, right when I got home, because Abby's seen the first one, but she hasn't seen this one. I was like, did they take like a long time to get to fighting? And she was like, not really. And I think, Jake, you're right. The reason why is because they wanted us to root for the marriage. Like, we know these people aren't perfect, but the marriage is really good. Yeah.
Yeah. It was like, despite both characters, like, just being awful people, like by the end of the movie, you want it to work, and you want them to fix themselves because you're like, oh, they're so good together.
Yeah, it's true. So we fast forward to them being married in Northern California. Theo is about to launch his newest building as an architect, a maritime museum that everybody in this town apparently knows about and is really butthurt about being good or not.
I feel like opinions are divided.
Yeah.
But yeah, the other architect.
Oh, the other architect was funny.
It's weird. Weirdly dickish.
We hear him discussing the project with someone as Ivy cooks more and more desserts for their 2 kids. Theo is worried Ivy is wasting her talents, and he proposes that she opens a restaurant a few nights a week. And she does. She calls it We've Got Crabs. Funny. Apparently that's based on a real... where did I see this? It's based on a restaurant named The Winking Prawn in the UK. This whole movie is filmed in the UK, actually.
Oh,
pretty cool.
That makes sense.
And apart from the dinner party scene towards the end, every item of clothing for Kate McKinnon's character was thrifted. Pretty cool.
That's just Kate McKinnon's wardrobe.
Yeah, right. She just showed up and whatever.
Yeah. Barbie, she just showed up. They're like, "Oh, you're going for this Barbie?" Yep.
She's like, "I assumed you cast me for Crazy Barbie."
Yeah, I just read the script and figured it out. So it's not a busy restaurant, but she enjoys the work. One thing I did notice was, and we'll get to this later, they basically raise the kids the same way, just with different goals in mind. Like, in the beginning, Ivy feeds the kids sugary snacks and lets them do whatever they want until they literally puke. And later on, Theo makes a comment that they love to run until they puke. So, like, really, they just, like, go as hard as they can into whatever their parents point them towards.
I was going to say, I felt like it was showing just, like, that the kids are just so molded by whichever parent is in charge.
But they both get to the nth degree on either way.
Yeah. I mean, they're both, like, highly achieving people. Yeah. It's kind of they're
like type capital A, you know what I mean? They're fucking out
and
there.
Their kids are following that. Sometimes kids go the opposite direction. These kids leaned in.
Yeah, they're like the margin on the paper before the A. That's how alpha they are. They're all encompassing. It's not a busy restaurant, but she enjoys the work. Theo is about to reveal his new building, but there's a massive storm, the likes of which Northern California almost never sees. Ivy is getting high in a restaurant alone, while the storm closes all the highways, so now all the traffic is being directed to her shop. She notices a famous food critic and gets nervous. Theo, meanwhile, is staring at his new building with a big sail on top of it, made out of concrete or something. And it cannot withstand the storm, and the sail that he was discussing on the phone and fighting for earlier takes the whole building down in a massive failure and embarrassment. And it's recorded by everybody, and he's not having a good time.
That part of it, I didn't like. This is where the movie almost lost me for a bit. I didn't like that whole thing of him, like, stop recording, stop, just in him having him. And I'm like, this is, I don't like it. He's supposed, it felt out of place. And
he felt above that.
It was too early for a mental breakdown.
Yeah.
Like, he had the mental breakdown immediately.
Yeah.
Where he should have been like,
it should have been the car scene that we saw
later.
later.
Collected and then lost it later.
Yeah, when he was talking with his kids in the car after he got fired, that should have been the breakdown.
Yeah.
That felt totally authentic.
Yes.
I think it was just played up for laughs. It felt like something you would see in, again, like a earlier comedy.
Yeah.
Not having seen the first one, I wonder if there's some kind of breakdown.
Apparently the beats are way different. Meltdown. Like, they're different jobs. They're like,
I haven't seen the original, but I saw some differences that I feel like, okay, that kind of explains maybe some of the issues with the writing I have on this one.
Yep. Yep. And it was directed by the same director who has done all of the Austin Powers movies, including the one that's coming out soon. Get ready.
There's another Austin Powers movie coming out?
Hell yeah, there is.
Oh, man.
You say it like you're not excited.
I
wouldn't say I am.
Okay.
Same. I'm cautiously optimistic, maybe.
There you go. I mean, we just saw The Naked Gun work, and Scary Movie 6 is going to work. So why not Austin
just
Powers?
Making that claim.
It's going to work.
That is a bold claim.
Nate,
I don't think Happy Gilmore 2 worked. And
that's fair.
I was cooler on The Naked Gun than you were, though not negative.
That's fair.
Fair. I'm a little more optimistic about Scary Movie than I am a new Austin Powers, honestly.
I would agree.
There's new material to work with.
I would agree, yeah. Nate, would you like to...
Anyway.
Here's the writer of this film. His name is Tony
I know.
Tony McNamara.
I'm aware.
Also wrote Poor Things.
Yes, I'm aware.
And Cruella. And The Favorite. And yeah. So basically everything that Yorgos and Emma Stone have done together.
Yeah, it's only surprising that Emma Stone isn't in this.
Who would you cast alongside Emma Stone as the male?
To be the married couple?
Yeah.
Adam Driver.
I don't.
Just Marriage Story, but funny.
Yeah, exactly. He's funny.
He is very
He's
funny.
a very funny guy.
I can see John Hamm.
So he can do the intensity.
I don't think Emma Stone's old enough for this to work.
No, I don't either. I think that's
I
why
agree,
she's not
because
there.
you have to like jump forward.
Yeah.
Also, we skipped past and I missed. They definitely like de-aged Olivia Coleman in the first scene.
Oh yeah,
right.
Yeah,
and Cumberbatch.
And it was noticeable.
Yeah,
the technology is not perfect yet.
It's
Also, pretty sexist that they didn't de-age Benjamin.
They did.
The Cumberbatch.
They did.
Oh,
A little
did
bit.
they?
A little bit.
I mean,
Sure.
I think
I'm pretty sure
was,
they just spray painted his hair brown. I
I
don't
thought
think they
his-
did anything
yeah.
to his face.
his was, I think, just good hair and makeup.
Yeah,
And
I'm
hers was-
I'm almost certain that he didn't get digitally de-aged.
It's also
They
interesting
de-aged
because
him. They didn't
she-
digitally de-age him.
That's fair.
she ages quite a bit more throughout the movie as they jump through their life stages than he does.
True.
And I don't know if that's because they're trying to show he's big into health and
Oh my
fitness and
Yeah,
he
runs funny.
or is that just,
So
because he does look younger than her.
he stands up so straight when he runs. I can't do that.
Yeah.
I'm a sloucher.
It could be a little bit that Benedict Cumberbatch is kind of ageless.
Ring,
Yeah.
ring. Ivy wakes up the next morning to an amazing review of her restaurant in a magazine by a San Franciscan. Theo, on the other hand, is distraught and cannot get himself to stop wallowing. She finds him in his office, just watching videos of himself lose his mind over and over and over and over and over. Ivy's restaurant is now booming, so they decide to switch roles. Ivy takes over as the breadwinner, and Theo stays home with the kids. And they have a tough time adjusting. Theo's struggling to adjust. He sees his wife being amazing at her job and getting all the adoration that he also craves. And he's having a hard time, having her forget about being a mom, because she kind of just stops being a mom. It looks like, from what we see, she stops being a mom, and she admits as much later on. But yeah,
it's interesting, like the way it goes back and forth, because like it's totally reasonable for him to have a mental breakdown, and he still reacts like maturely and says like, you should take over and I'll watch the kids, it'll be great.
Mhm.
And then she is kind of being thoughtless, but like that's exactly the kind of thing that like you just have to let go. You have to let it go one time as a partner. Like he's like, yeah, he's stressed, but like a once in a lifetime opportunity to go fly to LA with like some famous chef, like
go for
Yeah.
just let that go.
Yeah.
And then he just becomes a total prick about it.
Do you think it's more about her not acknowledging that he's doing this work, or more about her getting the adoration he wanted?
Yeah, that's what the thing that puts me less on his side is. I think the real issue for him was that like she's getting attention or like thriving. I think the issue is that she's thriving in her career, and he's that type A person who wants to thrive in his career, and so he's jealous that he's not, even though like no matter what she did, he's ruined, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's the main thing. She didn't ruin his career; he ruined his career, but he like takes it out on her.
And like the way that we see him build the house, their dream house, we kind of see why his career was ruined. Like
Mhm.
he goes over the top more than he needs to.
It's an amazing house, Jake, but that's not a commercially viable thing to do.
No.
I think is what Ben's getting at.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's not
yeah.
a good
Well-
architect.
Yeah, he's a great
Like,
architect.
For the business aspect.
But dear
He's
God.
an artist.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The one thing that really I think showed why he was mad and what stung, and a lot of the resentment, was when she comes home from that,
Mm.
and she just kept saying, "Oh, it's so great to be around people who just do things,"
Yes.
and so that's hitting him hard because he's not doing anything.
Yeah.
He's sitting at home, and he's raising the kids, but to him, he wants to be out there doing a career, and she comes home and is just lauding all of these people who are out there doing things.
Mm.
And he feels like, well, so that's the kind of person that you'd rather be with, but I can't, because he's blaming her because, he has to watch the kids and this and that. But
could have been him.
really, that's not the issue at all.
Yeah. He's thinking like if that freak storm didn't
it's-
happen. it would have been me.
Yeah, it is very it's a weird thing that the movie does, because like if they had agreed to just like swap roles so she could like say like he is successful but the restaurant takes off and he's like, "Oh, I'll step in for the kids." And then he's like leaving his career behind, then the resentment would make sense. He's still being it would still be like an overreaction, but it would make more sense. But like
I see.
His career was fucking ruined. Like she didn't cause his career to go in the toilet. So it's very weird to me.
Yeah.
The other weird thing is, and apparently a difference between this one and the original. They're apparently in the original they were not like quite so affluent. It wasn't a beautiful dream, and because I'm like, so much of their issue could have been solved by you can just hire a nanny.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, you can both pursue your career.
Yeah. Look at your house.
That was the weirdest thing to me. That was just like, and we had a comment like maybe they took it as an like non-negotiable that they're taking care of their kids.
But
when they were like, she was like, we got to sacrifice someone's career on the altar of the marriage. I was like, no, you're talking about to take care of the kids. Like, you can. There's most people in America, both parents work now.
Don't they go to like school, like at least 7 months of the year or something? Like,
yeah,
that part was a little strange. Strange. Ivy wants to give Theo some of his old life back, so she reverses the move from earlier and sets up Theo to design and build their dream house. And they reveal it in the same way. They go to a nice little location and they're like, "Hey, wouldn't this be nice?" And they all get giddy and hey, good. So he starts pouring money of Ivy's into this house to make it. Oh, did you hear about the tree and the glass off the kitchen? And I got this table that was from the 15th century Spanish Inquisition with a knife in it. That's actually from there, and I got moss imported from Ireland because the green is so much better. Just like all these things that are just like, oh my god, so much money. And Ivy's only looking at it as like, I was just trying to help you out, and you're bleeding me dry right now. You gotta stop. So her resentment's now building up.
Yeah. I think she leaned into it a little bit. She got the stove.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah. She bought Julia Child's original stove at auction, had that imported in.
Yeah.
It's wild.
But crazy.
Yeah, I think this part really to me got to the, I don't know, like, I think it was making the point that just like, it's not their circumstance, it's like their marriage somehow. Because like, they both have what they want, and they're still at each other.
Interesting. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah. Everything's working out, but not their
spending
marriage.
A lot of money, but they're clearly solvent and fucking rich.
Yeah.
Like, they're fine.
Yeah.
And she's just like,
she's like picking a point, and kind of like, I get, you're spending as much as like a car on moss.
This is also the point. I don't think she was actually upset about the money, because at this point they've clearly shown her upset that the kids, at this point, having been raised by dad essentially for however many years, dad is their favorite. The daughter gets her first period and the mom doesn't even know about it.
Yep.
Like, they act like their dad, they like him better, and she's not happy about it. So I think a lot of her anger about, the money and everything like that, I think it's all rooted in,
again,
with the kids.
I think you're right.
Fucking therapy.
Yeah.
Like,
to
do anything to not talk about it. That's
it helps they're British too, because isn't that like the whole stereotype of British?
Suppress
like,
your emotions.
Yeah, and they mentioned it a couple times. Yeah,
according to John Oliver. Yes.
Right. The kids go off to a school in Miami for gifted athletes, and Ivy feels like she was left out of them growing up as she was working instead. Nice job, Jake. Growing her brand and restaurants to be one of the most prestigious, winning awards and opening more locations. So yeah, she like dove into the chef thing.
Yeah.
And completely took herself out of the parent thing. Theo and Ivy start to get more and more upset with each other, not able to get out of their funk, even on trips across the country. I mean, back to back, they were just horrible to each other.
The airplane, the trip to New York and the airplane scene was great, because that reaffirmed, okay, both of these people are the problem.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they both have a drinking problem.
Big time. Yeah. Yeah. Negronis. Theo saves a whale while on a run, and when he comes back, they fight and decide to get a divorce. And even when they get a divorce, it's like well, I'm gonna let you divorce me because I say it's okay. Like, still had to
yeah.
Yeah, they're fighting over who decided it was over.
Theo and Ivy had a.
I like I liked that in particular as like demonstrating like the life-changing experience thing, that just like the moment of clarity kind of thing, where it can be anything, but he just like has a moment of clarity.
Yep. He's like, oh, this is what true happiness is, and he feels a part of everything, and it was a cool little funny thing. That was nice.
Yeah,
sounds like he did ayahuasca, and he was just like, now I'm different. Built diff.
You know, I feel like finding a whale on the beach and rescuing it is probably like equivalent level of transcendence of taking ayahuasca.
Especially when it like looks you in the eye.
It turns no.
Did you get a trailer for Avatar Way of the Water back in IMAX right before this movie too, like I did, or no? So I had that in my head, and then that movie came out. I was like, oh man.
What if we could really connect
with
the whale?
What if we intermingle our interspecies fuck tendrils? Theo and Ivy have a meeting with their lawyers.
No other way to say it.
No, there really isn't. And neither will budge on giving the other the house. That's pretty funny. It's on the trailer. You've seen it. It's fine.
I was say now we're at the point where everything is spoiled by the trailers.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, that's true too. The interesting thing about the fight over the house is she didn't even want the house until he wanted the house.
Yep.
So, and this is kind of where I started to be more on his side. When I said they're both at fault, but I think he's a little more reasonable, this is where it starts tilting in his favor for the first time, because she doesn't care about the house. Mm-hmm. She only wants it to spite him.
Yes. She only wants him to not have it. Yeah.
She wants him to not have anything.
That's true.
And it's funny. I'm glad the movie did this, because normally it's the other way around, right? But now the woman built the business and has this huge successful empire, and if they divorce and she takes the house, then he has nothing, right?
Yes.
I'm sure he's not. I'm sure he's not destitute, but
the original offer was like $100,000, and you go away. And,
Which is also not to like just nitpick the reality, because it's not important in the movie. And the more I feel like now I'm just nitpicking, but like, what in the world are they talking about when the lawyer goes in? It's like, we'll give you $100,000 and you'll thank us. Like, no, you get divorced, you split the, like, that's how it works. Yeah. Like, you don't, or you negotiate. They're acting like they're in a position of strength. Like, no, if you take this to court, you lose half of everything.
That's I saw one reviewer say something about, because they were in California, and they're like, no, California is very clear. Like, this is just bad fact checking. It is 50-50.
Yeah.
And there's no arguing.
She's going to squat in the house. So this leads to an escalating war at home where each is trying to get the other to give them the house. So they start with like making noises and being loud, and it escalates all the way to the point where Theo gives Ivy something that has raspberries in it, and she's like deathly allergic, and like we see her get EpiPen a couple times, and she's just like going, and he like has her sign the document, gives her the EpiPen, and she signed it Zendaya.
The second she did that, and I mean obviously it's foreshadowing, but I just turned to Taylor and said Chekhov's raspberries.
Chekhov's raspberries. That's good. Oh my god! And then she pulls a gun out,
because there's a literal gun. There's also a Chekhov's gun.
Yeah, we had both.
Yeah.
So then she gets a gun out, and they start the final battle, just going after each other. And then towards the end, they start to realize they're not actually falling out of love, but in fact in love with each other so much they don't know how to say it anymore. And they rekindled their love in the middle of a gas.
I don't think they ever knew how to say it, but
I
will say the ending felt very unearned to me.
Yep.
Despite what Jake said, like, yes, you are rooting for them for who they are, but by the end, I'm like, y'all need to be divorced. Like, I love when the kids are just like, we're so happy you're getting divorced.
That was good.
As a child of divorce, it was like, feel it. Like,
yeah, I think Bill Burr has a bit, or somebody like Bill Burr has a bit about like, maybe it was Louis C.K., somebody, but it was like, why are people sad when you tell them you got divorced? Like, you should be the happiest for that person they've ever been. Like,
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Like they realized that they needed to do something different.
Yeah. So yeah, the movie ends with a gas leak, and then the Howe home turns on a fire, and we can only assume they blow up. I mean, I'm pretty sure they do.
In the
gas
original,
leaking,
they did,
but
and it was
they
explicit that they showed the explosion. They died in the explosion. In this one, they left it ambiguous, but I don't see how it could have gone any other way.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah,
I don't either.
I wonder. There had to be kids in the original. I assume it was earlier. Surely they had kids by then.
Probably.
I'm thinking because as soon as when it ended, all I thought was I feel bad for those kids.
Oh yeah,
like that's so fucked.
Yeah.
The last conversation they had was, "I'm so glad you're getting divorced." I mean, they're gonna be fine, but
yeah, they'll be okay.
Another difference between this one and the original is one, apparently with the kids. They were very safe with the kids in this one. They didn't have much personality. They didn't want to show any sort of kids being traumatized by the divorce, so they sent the kids away. They're not part of anything except to chime in and say, "Oh no, we're super down with it."
Yeah.
So they played it very safe to not want to show any sort of negative impacts on the kids.
Yeah.
Apparently, also in the original, the wife gained weight.
Oh.
And that was also a point of fighting.
Interesting.
Which, they have the same kind of setup where Theo is very fit and she's big in dessert, but she never gains weight,
Yeah.
And so I wonder too if that's just more of a play it safe for a modern audience.
Yeah, they kind of hint at it when they're all about to go on the run, and the kids are all like, "You don't want to go on this run, Mom. Like you're not ready for this." Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, it didn't come across that way to me, not knowing the fat thing, because they're psychos. Yeah. So obviously she doesn't.
We're doing 2 kilometer
They said we're running 5K wind sprints.
Yeah,
what the fuck are you talking about?
Out of here. That's fair.
I will say that plays in I want to see the original. I'm interested now because of this movie. And it looks funny, honestly, but at the same time, I saw the poster for the original and I was like, this isn't going to age great.
Yeah.
A movie about marriage, fighting, and it's set in 1989, isn't going to age. There's going to be bad jokes in it.
But Danny DeVito narrates it, so.
No, I'd say I was interested based on all the actors, Danny DeVito in particular, but I was just seeing it. It's just you can see from the poster where they're facing each other and blah 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 that you're this is gonna have some jokes that I'm ooh.
Yeah. Michael Douglas and Kathleen Turner are the leads in that one, who are also very.
Michael Douglas
awesome
is great, but I can think of multiple examples of movies where I'm ooh.
Sean Astin plays one of the kids, and so does Heather Fairfield, who I thought I recognized her, or maybe not.
Sean Astin.
Yep.
Maybe Sean Astin.
17-year-old Sean Astin.
Yes, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Apparently the original also, because they weren't crazy affluent like they are on this one. And so she wants to keep the house because it has great sentimental value to her.
Mm.
Mm.
And I'm okay.
I mean, they are.
Assuming are the roles reversed in the he's the.
I think so. Yeah.
They are in a mansion from the trailer
are they?
I'm seeing.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're not we can both have the dream house we want, Rich, but yeah. So what's your buy it scale rating? Would you skip it, stream it, rent it, see it in theaters, buy it digitally, or buy it physically?
Before we finish, we did not talk at all about any of the supporting actors.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Yes.
We mentioned. I mean, Andy Samberg and Kate McKinnon are both hilarious.
Yep.
Yeah.
And just all right. It was fun seeing Andy Samberg in a role that's different. It's just playing older than he normally does.
Yeah, older,
but still, but it was still an older Andy Samberg.
Yeah,
and more serious, which is crazy to say because it's not a serious character, but it's also Andy Samberg, right? Yeah. He's zany. He's still Andy Samberg, but he also has moments of reflection and where he says serious that
Yeah.
So it's kind of odd, and I liked it. I'd like to see him make the jump to more serious roles. I think he could pull it
Like
off.
Adam Sandler in Uncut Gems.
Exactly,
Yeah.
right? I think he could very much go the Adam Sandler route, and he has some actual range, but I'd like to see that verified.
And then in 30 more years, he does Hot Rod 2.
No, he'll do Pop
he's
Star
in,
2, and Adam Sandler's still the dad,
Ooh.
and he's like 90.
What are you doing?
he's in the Brooklyn Nine-Nine remake when cops become cool again, and he's the new
God.
chief.
Shit. You might have done it.
And by then, it'll be subversive to be a cis white police chief.
Yeah. Zoe Chow, also in this. Jamie Demetriou, Kate McKinnon,
That-
and Andy Samberg.
What I know
that
so-
couple I hated.
Yeah, they were annoying.
Yeah,
I think they were supposed to be unlikable, surely.
And they
Yeah.
nailed it. Yeah.
And
I
the
hated
one
them
funny
all,
bit
but-
was the dinner party.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
I was gonna say I hated till she did that. I really enjoyed that.
That was so fucking funny. I really like that.
But it's because you didn't like them. That's the only reason that worked. If that was two characters you liked, it would just be cringy.
Like you definitely
But
didn't
because-
like him.
yeah.
And you kind of didn't like her. Yeah.
She was just oblivious.
Yeah, she was.
Like, when she'd point out that, oh, how's your career doing?
Yeah.
Oh, no, nobody's forgotten,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's insane. I feel,
But also
yeah.
definitely true. Like
yeah, but the fact that she doesn't know
Yeah, just
not to say
to
that.
not say that, yeah, that's fair.
I was like, "Are you high? Like,
No.
what's happening in all that play?"
She was
it was- Also, really fun seeing Nishuti Gatwa. He's in Sex
Yes.
Education, which I've recommended. He's really fun.
That's
And
awesome.
Sunita,
Sunita
who
Mani,
we
yeah.
just talked about in Death of a Unicorn.
Yep.
So
They
those
were
two,
great, like supporting characters.
Mhm.
those two I liked better.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, as
I mean,
like-
they're just likable.
Yes.
Like- go ahead.
I wish we had more of them. That's what I mean. I
Little
don't
bit.
feel like I wanted more of of his friends, but her friends, I was like, yeah, they could have had a little bit more to do. They had that one scene where when they hired the new cast and she ends up like fucking that guy in the cooler, and then
It's really funny.
as kind of the throwback to how. So she's like, oh yeah, just don't touch anything except each other, and
That was cool.
But other than that, they were mostly there to be the ones to be like, oh, your marriage is falling apart to her,
Yes.
right? She needs people on her end saying, yikes, what's going on between you guys?
It's the friends that
And
are on
so I'm
her
like,
side
yeah.
versus the friends that are on his side if they do break
Yeah.
up. Yeah, exactly.
But so I'm like, yeah, they were good. I didn't have any problems with them. Like I said, the kids felt weird. The kids didn't feel like actual people. They
No.
felt like
No.
one-dimensional. Yeah.
It was just a mirror of whatever parent was around them more.
Yeah.
And not even like an interesting mirror. It was just like a handheld
Yeah.
mirror. It's pretty lame.
Allison Janney was the other supporting character, the
Yes.
lawyer.
Yes,
who-
from West
and-
Wing.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, not like I don't think it was like super standout, but it was just fun seeing her in something other than
Yeah.
the West Wing.
Yeah. Oh, she's been in a lot of stuff, but yeah.
That's the only thing that I've seen. And then
I
I'm
was
like,
I
oh
looked
yeah,
for things I
know
recognized
her.
on IMDb and didn't see anything.
She's all
she's
over
been
the
in
place.
stuff, yes.
Yeah. But nothing that you've
But-
seen. Yeah. That's fair. Lou was good. Lou was fun. She plays like this backwoods grandma that like fucks people up. It's awesome. It's on Netflix. But yeah, so I would stream it. I think I would say, if it's on HBO one night and you want to watch it, yeah, go for it.
I agree. I think it's worth a stream. I would honestly probably recommend this to most people to watch it once. I don't think it's going to be anybody's favorite movie.
Yeah.
But I think most people that I talk to would enjoy this.
They're not going to come back and be like, "Why would you tell me to watch that?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Fair. It's a very safe
yeah.
movie.
I'm the same.
Murders.
I think as per usual, like comedies, it's not really that different going to see it in theaters.
Uh-huh.
I was slightly enhanced 'cause it was funny because every other person in the theater, it was just like 6 couples that were 50 or older and us.
Yep. I was by myself. It was just there was just 3 other couples in my area than me.
And I just wanted to be like, divorce. Like, how did you
Hey.
think? How did you feel about the movie?
Hey.
But other than that, like, so we went and saw this because like we were really pumped by the trailer. Honestly, based on my expectation of the trailer, I'm a little let down.
Yeah.
So I went to see it in theaters, and I'd recommend you stream it. Like,
Agreed.
that's where I'm at.
Yeah, it's one of those movies I like. After you saw it, if you would have told me what you thought about it, I wouldn't have gone in the theater if it wasn't on the wheel.
Agreed.
Yeah. All right, that is The Roses. Next up, the movie draft is back. 2007 is the year we're going back to for this movie draft, and we're going to decide the order by you two guessing the following. I want you to give me the worldwide box office number for the original release of The Shawshank Redemption.
I thought you were going to say Superman.
Oh, that would have been fun.
Well, I'm like, Elon Musk thinks that that's all I want to see is people arguing about Superman movies.
Well, yeah. Aren't you a Snyder bro? Come on.
All right. Repeat the question again.
I want
what number?
Worldwide.
The world
original release. So not like the weekend, but like the original run the whole time it was out. Because it's been re-released in theaters like 5 times. So the original run, how much did it make in theaters worldwide? And it came out in 1994.
Remember. That's why I asked. This is like slightly cheating because I listened to the What Went Wrong about this movie. And I can't, so I'll just give Jake all the context I have. I know it didn't do well opening weekend.
Mm-hmm.
People didn't know what it was, and the name was confusing. I can't remember if this is one that was super, super leggy, like after it got word of mouth, it was in theaters for a long time, or if it didn't, and then it got recovered by getting re-released later.
Oh, I see.
I can't remember. It's one of those two. Okay, I know it did bad when it first came out. But I don't know if it's safe.
The former thing happened with Everything Everywhere. Yep. It was like about to end in theaters, and then the word of mouth had gotten so big that they're like, oh yeah, so they kept running it for a while.
But do you think that word of mouth happens in 1994, pre-internet?
It was the only word.
It's
back then.
It's less crowded in the market, but also it's harder to get the word out. I just genuinely can't remember. Like, I know it ended up being a hit, but like you said, it got re-released multiple times.
Yep.
I can't remember from the podcast if they said that that's where it made the money or if the initial run ended up doing well.
All right. Are you ready?
I think I'm ready.
Yes. All right. 3, 2, 1.
90 million.
It was 28 million.
Oh,
yes. Nate wins by a hair. Now, Nate, we're doing our snake draft for the movie of 2007. Our categories are box office, Oscar nominations, Oscar wins, Letterboxd score with a top 250 IMDb bonus, Letterboxd score low, and Letterboxd review count. In that order, we're going to pick them. What spot do you want? 1, 2, or 3?
We're going to go 1.
1. Nate wants to go first. Jake, where do you want to go?
Yeah.
Second or third?
I'll go third. I like the double pick.
That's a great choice. I'll stick in the middle.
The only question, I was looking to see if there was an obvious pick for me for box office, and I think I have one.
Oh, I found like 4 I thought could be it.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Well, see it. Give it how you rate me here.
The year 2007.
Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix.
Yeah, that was number 1 for me. Yep. Harry Potter.
I think it's a clear winner. I if I'm proved wrong, I'm proved wrong, but I'm pretty sure.
So it's interesting for me because there's a lot of these kind of movies that came out this year. So just go through the list here real quick. No Country for Old Men, 28 Weeks Later, There Will Be Blood, Zodiac, Superbad. Like, none of them are going to be it. But Transformers came out that year. All right. How well did that do? Harry Potter and Order of the Phoenix, I think you're right. I think that's number 1. Also, Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. That usually crushes. You got Shrek the Third, the kids movie. Always crushes. So, I
think if anything, it's Pirates.
I do too.
But I will be surprised.
Also, Spider-Man 3 came out. But everyone hated that.
It still probably did well in the box office, but I don't know. I'm not sure if this is the one that I went to a midnight screening of in Kansas City, but Harry Potter releases were big.
Yeah, they were.
Pretty sure they made Thursday night like releases.
The books were big. Like you could stand in line for the book at midnight, let alone the movie. Yeah, I think you're right. I'm gonna go actually Shrek the Third. I think that one's gonna do better than Pirates.
Yeah, that's the one I think I would have liked.
But instead, you're going with Superbad. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna go with.
Should have been. It's probably the best movie we've talked about.
No Country for Old Men and There Will Be Blood.
Give me Spider-Man 3. I'm gonna bet on Marvel.
I like that. Even though it was Sony, I like that.
Not Marvel, baby.
Yeah. Oh, I meant the IP.
Oh, yeah.
It's still Marvel IP.
All right, now you're up for Oscar nominations. Which movie do you think had the most Oscar nominations?
I don't know, but I know that No Country for Old Men surely had many.
Yes.
So I'm going to go with that.
That's a great guess. I am going to go with There Will Be Blood. I think that one... I know it won at least one, but I think it was nominated for more than that. Nate? What's your choice?
Here's the question.
Mm-hmm.
Did Into the Wild get an award?
Ooh, that is a good question. Oh, Ratatouille was there?
I never do well at these anyway. I'm going to say Into the Wild.
I should have picked Ratatouille for box office. That's dumb.
I actually didn't notice that until
I think
a second and a half before you said. You know what? I don't think it was a huge box office hit though.
I think you're probably right.
Yeah,
Owen's liking that movie
Ben
right
was
now.
saying kids' movies do well, but like it deserves to be high. But I don't think it beat any of the movies that we were looking at.
Owen's a big fan of that movie right now, and it's so good. I really
it's great.
Yeah. He's gonna go through phases where you can't stand what he's obsessed with. So enjoy the Ratatouille obsession while you can.
I really got to lean into this one until he gets into like Coco Melon or some shit. Oscar wins now, Nate. I think we've actually knocked off a lot of these. Yeah, this is tough.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pick American Gangster.
Great choice.
Oh wait.
Oh.
Pirates. I bet it won a couple.
That's At World's End, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure it got some
costume.
Yep.
But
set design.
Yep.
That kind of stuff.
Always possible.
Their score.
I'm looking right now at a couple options I have. Epic movie came out. Alien vs. Predator Requiem. Ooh, one of the Fantastic Fours came out. That's fun. Ghost Rider came out. Hairspray. Ocean's 13. This is a good year. Bucket List. Norbit, the number 23 B movie. Wow. Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox Story. People like that one a lot. The Simpsons movie? Oh my god. Okay. Oscar wins. I think we've taken out the big movies for the Oscars that year already.
Oh.
I'm gonna go with Atonement, because that looks like a timepiece and it probably won some.
Nice. Okay. I was hoping to have one of two choices here, and I got left with both.
Oh, baby.
So I'm going to use one for my letterbox top 250, because I think they're both in there.
Okay.
I'm going to put Juno in.
Ooh, great choice.
For Oscar wins.
Yep.
And then I'll take Ratatouille for letterbox score.
Like that. I think you're definitely in the top 250 with Ratatouille. And if you're not, it's criminal.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Let's see. Yeah. Top score. I think Nate or Jake already nailed it, so I don't think it's going to be possible to get better than that. This is tough. Damn. So 28 Weeks Later, I don't think is going to be one of the top ones, because I don't know that a lot of people were like super into that. Into the Wild might be close. Damn, because it's also like what a movie people like. God, Knocked Up was that year too. Born Ultimatum, I Am Legend. That was not good, but like. Actually, what do you think? Do you like I Am Legend? Did you like that movie?
I thought it was dumb.
Okay.
I thought it was fine.
Did you read the book?
No.
Okay, me neither. You know what? I'm going to go with my...
I think that
Go ahead.
Will Smith just made a hobby in his late career of ruining good, famous sci-fi and fantasy stories by making shitty movies that are barely related to them.
Yeah. I can see that.
I, Robot, I Am Legend, like
Oh, you're an anti-iRobot guy?
After Earth. I, Robot fucking sucks.
Damn. Have you read the book of that, though?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, it's barely a book. It's like, there's a reason it's not a movie. Like, it's a short story. But he managed to still encapsulate none of it.
Yeah. I think we've picked all the top 250 movies already. So I'm going with my fallback of picking theater kids' favorite movies, and I'm going with Hairspray.
I don't know if it's in the top 250, but I think you're crazy for not picking Hot Fuzz.
Okay. Yeah, that was close for me, too. It's Abby's favorite of the, like, Shaun of the Dead
Cornetto trilogy?
Trequel. Yeah.
Mine, too.
Oh. All right, Letterboxd score lowest. Nate gets first choice. A lot of good options here. Dear God. I have mine.
I was looking for a replacement for Hot Fuzz when you picked it, so I haven't started looking for your lowest score yet.
Let me just read some for the groups listening at home. We got Norbit, the Eddie Murphy movie. The number 23. Oh, Hot Rod. That's cool. Ghost Rider. Alien vs. Predator Requiem. Oh, the Darjeeling Limited. Not going to be hated, but didn't see that there. Hitman.
I don't think I ever saw Hot Fuzz.
Really? The cop one? Paranormal Activity. That's an interesting one. I don't know. Probably got some love.
Yeah, that's a good one, though.
Blades of Glory. My least favorite Will Ferrell
I want
movie.
to pick Blades of Glory because I fucking hate that
It's
movie.
not good. People, I don't know why people like it.
People like it more than I do.
I don't understand why.
I think that was the first one of them that I didn't see.
You're lucky.
Was that before or after Talladega Nights?
Oh, good question.
I think it was after.
I saw Talladega Nights.
It's like
2006.
Anchorman, Talladega Nights, and then Blades of Glory, I think.
So Talladega Nights came out the
There's
year
a basketball
before
one in there,
this.
too.
Semi-pro, yeah.
Semi-pro. All suck. You know what? I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry. I got to the bottom and I was like, yeah, fuck that movie.
Yeah. That one's going to do you well, I think. But I think I have one
I think so.
better than that. I hope.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I purposely didn't say it. I went epic movie.
Yeah, god damn it.
Yeah.
I was
like
hoping nobody would bring that one up.
I clicked load more and then I saw it.
Yeah.
God damn it.
All right, Jake.
All right. Now I gotta.
I'd rather watch Epic Movie than I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry.
I agree. The best.
Although I will. No one else grabbed it. Give me I Am Legend for Letterboxd review count.
Okay. I like that idea. And then which one would you like for lowest rating?
So for lowest,
Norbit is still there. I'm just saying.
I think that is what I will end up taking. I want to finish scrolling through this last.
Look at number 99. That might be your winner. Good luck, Chuck. Remember that?
Oh yeah,
that was fucking wild.
That one was, I think, fun enough that it wasn't that bad. But then again, the people who are leaving Letterboxd reviews, they don't care if the movie's fun in particular.
Mm-hmm.
I am gonna stick with Norbit.
Norbit, okay.
It's a good thing that Dane Cook didn't take off in his acting career.
Yeah. So I'm between two for my Letterboxd review count. I'm thinking either the Simpsons movie or Paranormal Activity, because I think both of those would have a lot of like fan bases. But I think Letterboxd might not be the Simpsons crowd, so I'm gonna go with Paranormal Activity.
Damn it!
I think that's a great one.
I was gonna take that one. I was really hoping you talked.
I'm counting on I Am Legend to be a big enough movie, but also artsy enough that people gotta leave their opinions on it.
I think you're hitting the right middle ground there. I would agree. Have you ever seen these?
Okay, I don't even know if this is a good call, but I'm gonna do Superbad because it's not on this list and it should be.
I like it.
Oh, nobody took it for anything.
Movies that aren't on this list that should be. Just scrolling through here. The Man from Earth is so good.
Is that the Keanu Reeves one?
No.
Oh. It's the real life one.
Here.
Oh, okay.
I don't know anyone from it, honestly.
Yeah.
David Lee Smith, Tony Todd, John Billingsley.
Yeah, I've never heard
I
of
just
them.
saw this movie randomly, and it's great, and it's a huge spoiler to talk about why it's great, so
Okay.
I'm not going to. You should both watch it.
Okay.
My other one that jumped out on this list that I want to shout out is REC.
Yes.
Great horror movie.
Oh.
It's REC, like all caps are like the record button.
I
REC.
saw that. Yeah.
Great horror movie. It's like a film crew, but so it's like shot from just some guy's hand cam, like is in that style of
Hell yeah.
that era of horror movies.
Nice.
And it's a remake of a Mexican horror movie. And
Ooh.
I saw the Mexican horror movie first, and then oh my god, apparently there's a whole REC
there's a whole universe
series.
Yeah.
So glad I never saw any of those. But one thing I just remember about REC is there's the scene where they're all kind of standing in a stairwell, and then this like a body of one of their people in there trapped in there with them falls down the stairwell and like right in the middle of them. They did not tell the crew that was going to happen.
Oh damn.
So everybody's reaction was genuine.
I love that. I love when they do that. It's so cool. The one I want to shout out is The Assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford. It's 2.5 hours. It's a period piece about like 18 something Missouri. It's slow. It's deliberate, but god damn it, is it so good. I love it. Brad Pitt, Casey Affleck, Mary Louise Parker, Sam Shepard, Sam Rockwell, Jeremy Renner, Paul Scheider.
How have I not heard of this movie?
Because it's so long and boring. But I really enjoyed every minute of it. Like, it's one of those where, like, I really got into
I'm
it.
definitely watching
But
this.
Abby would never sit and watch it with me. She'd be like, absolutely not. That looks boring. And she's
2.5 hours.
not wrong.
240.
I really liked it. Okay, let's go through and check. Number 1, we have box office for the year 2007. Good year for the box office. Up 5% from the year before. Number 1 that year, Jake's pick, Spider-Man 3.
No way.
Yep. Number one.
To be fair, we all have this memory now, but Spider-Man 1 and 2 were fucking good.
Massive and good.
It was Spider-Man 3 that ruined it.
Also,
that's in all of those series, the first bad movie still does extremely good.
Yes, that's true. Because you don't know it's bad yet.
I thought of it. I just thought Harry Potter had the power.
Well, number 2, Shrek the Third.
Fuck me.
Wow.
Let me do this.
What did Harry Potter do?
I think any of us going first would have picked Harry Potter.
I agree. Number 3 was Transformers. Number 4.
Oh, Transformers didn't make the list.
Number 4 was Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End.
Insanity.
Number 5, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix.
Yeah.
Number 6, Bourne Ultimatum. Ratatouille was 8. Simpsons movie was 10. Number 11, Wild Hogs. Just to show you what the movie theaters were like then. Yeah. Okay, so Nate has 1 point. I have 2 points. Jake has 3.
You know what's kind of interesting? I'm looking this up. Is that like they're all pretty close? It's not like it's a little different from today. Like Spider-Man made $337 million.
Yep.
And Harry Potter made $292 million.
Yeah.
Like current box office is like $1 billion, and then like another $1 billion,
Garbage.
and then like $300 million.
Yeah. I think if you look back, like 2019 is probably the last time because it was like ramping up. But even then, you're right. Avengers Endgame, $800 million. Number 2 is The Lion King at $543 million. Like the big steep drop off.
Well, and I think people used to a lot more than now. They would just plan on going to the movie, and not knowing what they were going to see.
Yeah, that's true.
You just go, which I always hated. But
such a weird practice. But yeah, you're right. I think people definitely do that.
Yeah, and it doesn't happen anymore. Not nearly as often.
No.
So I think one, box offices in general are lower, but two, it would be more spread out then because people would be like, oh, what do you want to see? Oh, I already saw that. Oh, it's,
Let's try this one.
Also interesting, Harry Potter beat Spider-Man 3 worldwide, which is actually surprising. Well, I guess Europe.
The British.
I was going to say surprising to me a little bit because superhero movies usually do really well in like
now they do
Asia.
Now they do.
Oh, we don't think they did?
I don't know. This is pre-Marvel.
I'm out of date.
Pre-Dark Knight.
Yeah, that's true.
This is pre-superhero.
They weren't editing the movies to make them more palatable to China.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right.
I remember the first time I realized, I think it was in Iron Man 3, when they had a Chinese subplot, and watching the movie, I was like, they made this to appeal to China for sure.
And you were right. Now we're going to go to Oscar nominations. Into the Wild nominated for 2 Oscars, Best Performance by an Actor in a Supporting Role and Best Achievement in Film Editing. No Country for Old Men, Jake's pick, had it won 4. And it was nominated for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. 8 nominations.
Nice.
For No
That's
Country
got
for
to
Old Men.
be.
That's up there.
That's got to be number 1.
Let's see. Ken. There Will Be Blood. Do it. 2007. It won 2 Oscars. It was nominated for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tied, baby. So Nate.
Tied? How are we handling this?
We each get 3. Nate got 1 point. 2. 3 points for me. 3 points for Jake. Jake has 6. I have 5. Nate has 2.
Not going great.
All right, Nate. Oscar wins.
I was like, I'm going to lose Oscar noms, but I'm going to win box office for sure, so it'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, luckily you have your first choice, Pirates at World's End.
For Oscar wins. It was nominated for 2. It won 0. Didn't win a makeup or visual effects. Yikes. I'm just going to give you a point now, Nate. We're just going to go ahead and put that to 3. You got 0. All right. Juno was Jake's pick. I think that's a really good choice. I actually really do like that. Juno was nominated. It won 1 Oscar. It was nominated for 1, 2, 3, 4. It won for Best Original Screenplay.
Okay.
4 is a good number because we picked all the good ones in the first one.
No, this is Oscar win.
Oh, you're right. It's 2.
Well, 1-1.
1. I'm sorry. You're right.
Yeah.
Atonement.
How dare you?
You should have ran with it. You probably would have won. Atonement, also with 1 Oscar, but nominated for 7.
Damn.
Yeah. So another split of points here. I get 3. It gets 3, and Nate still here. So Nate has 4,
but barely.
Yep. He's certainly here. Nate has 4 points.
Nate mathematically cannot win as long as Ratatouille is in the top 250.
Ooh, you love to see it. And I think it is. Nate had 4 points.
No.
Did you know Into the Wild was in the top 250? Wait. I didn't know that.
Unless Hot Fuzz is also in the top 250.
True.
Hey.
All right, Nate's got 4. I have 8. Jake has 9. Let's check it out. Hot Fuzz, Letterboxd topped scores. And we're also going to check.
I do still, despite my failure, feel good about my last 3 picks.
I would. Not in the top 250 for Hot Fuzz.
No.
It is a 4.08. That's pretty good. I'm not going to lie.
That is really good.
That's really good.
Because this one always gets me because I'll pick a movie that I'm like, oh, this is, and then it starts with a 3, and I'm like, people are insane.
Yeah. Like, I wonder what RRR is. I'm going to look that up after this.
You got fucking people like Nate over there. I didn't get it. What's with the dancing?
It's like a less furry Zootopia.
Not a quote. Fuck you.
Yarp was the second one. I don't remember anything about this movie, so I can't tell you if it's funny or not. But yeah, sure. Hot Fuzz. 4.08. Pretty good. Another movie I don't know anything about. Hairspray. Is it in the top 250?
For the record,
I did.
are pretty good. 4.2.
Hey, that's a good
Nice.
sign. Hairspray not in the top 250.
They correctly recognized.
All right. That's appreciated. Thank you for looking that up. Hairspray 2007. It has a rating of 3.54. Yeah, that sucks. That's too bad. Nate's going to get his point.
I'm just happy to not be last in one spot.
Yeah, Jake definitely took this one.
Yeah,
I think
so.
that's not even a question. Ratatouille is in the top 250. It's number 196, so Jake automatically gets a point for that. Does he get 3 more? The odds are in his favor. It's a 4.22.
Nice.
Damn. So Jake is now up to 13 points. It was a 4-point round for Jake. I have 9 points. I got 1. Nate, you got 2, buddy. You're at 6.
Woo.
Let's see some reviews of Ratatouille. Who the fuck kills rats with a gun? Totally true. Totally true.
People in New York.
Imagine how angry the rat.
Reach for the closest thing at hand.
Imagine how angry the rat that controls Gordon Ramsay must be all the time. When I say I love French cinema, this is what I mean. That's
nice.
awesome. That was a good one. All right. Next up. Letterboxd score.
Wait.
Go ahead.
While I had it up, reviews for RRR.
Ooh,
the
yeah.
first one I enjoyed. RRR is the best action movie of the year, the best musical of the year, the best romantic comedy of the year, the best historical drama of the year, the best movie about fighting colonialism with dance battles of the year, and the best movie about friendship of the year.
Honestly, can't disagree with any of that.
Yeah.
Can't disagree with any of that. We're now going to go by lowest rating in Letterboxd. Number 1 pick was I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry. Great pick. It got a 2.48. Feels kind of high.
Yeah, too high.
Number 1 review is Kind of Sweet at Times, maybe the most pro-gay homophobic movie ever made. I Now Pronounce You Homophobes Without Talent was another one. Do the writers of this film know what bisexuality is? This movie does more to humanize homophobes than it does gay people. Uncut Gems Who? This movie did more.
Yeah.
Wait, where's that one? I just saw a good one. Adam Sandler did more for LGBT rights than Ellen ever did.
God. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen this movie because it is trash, and you could tell it was trash.
I've seen one scene from it over and over again.
I've seen a lot of individual scenes of this movie, and like this movie can go fuck itself.
Yeah, it probably has. My choice was Epic Movie. Oh dear God!
I'm excited to hear.
Epic Movie got a 1.32.
Ooh,
that is horrifying. Although, you know what? I'd probably enjoy it. I'm not going to lie. Just looking at some of the scenes they have in the movies that they're spoofing, like Borat's in there, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Well, the problem is that they just got so lazy.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, it's just, they're not going to, you know.
I saw this in theaters, and during the pirate rap, a kid in the front row in front of me got up and started pelvic thrusting to the beat, which is the scariest experience I've had at a theater. This cost $20 million to make. The funniest thing about this movie is that it's considered a comedy. This one just says, fuck off.
I like that when you skip 3 stars, they're all half stars all the way down, and then 3 stars at the top, and it says, what can I say? I have no taste.
Oh, that's good shit. All right. Jake, will Norbit take the crown?
I'm looking for 2 here. I think Epic Movies in a league of its own.
2.29.
Okay.
Not bad. So I get 3 points there. I'm up 12. Jake gets 2 points there. He's up to 15. And Nate, you have 7. Some of the Norbit reviews. I'll show you how a bitch go down the slide. Apparently. Transcend cinema. I'd give it 100 stars if I could. Jesus wept. This movie has reportedly been used as a surrogate to waterboarding. This is how Eddie Murphy lost his Oscar. Adam Sandler movie for black people. Unbelievable. All right. So Jake has 15. I have 12. Nate has 7. We're going to finish in this order, but
Yeah, the scores are locked.
scores are locked, but let's go through it.
I can't get not last.
That's surprising.
All
Super
not
bad.
shocking.
Super bad is Nate's choice for most reviews on Letterboxd. 1.75 mil. That's really good. That's really good because I think the winner is usually like around 2, if I remember right. Some of these reviews include: wish I could say I never had a crush on Michael Cera. I swear Emma Stone has the best what the fuck in film history. And there's just quotes. Imagine having the job of drawing all of Seth's dick drawings. Yeah. Pretty good. Next up is my choice, Paranormal Activity. Where do you think that is? Oh, what? 376,000.
Oof.
That's actually shocking.
That is weird.
But I guess you can't see. The other thing is a lot of these are memes, and it's not a very memeable movie. So I think Superbad's a great choice there, Nate.
Oh, I feel like there's something about Ouija boards.
This is what happens when you sleep with the door open. All right, that's pretty awesome. Paranormal Activity, more like Micah's Fragile Masculinity. That's the guy in there. The only bad energy in the house was Katie's boyfriend. Controversial opinion, but not enough Paranormal Activity. Yeah, they all hate the boyfriend. It's fair. Last one. I am Groot. Legend. It got 692,000 reviews. Nate, if you only had to pick who talked the most about a movie, you would crush this. Because you got 3 points there, bud. To bring me up to 10, I got 1. Bring me up to 13. But Jake, once again, the champ of the movie draft, 17 points. That's pretty good. I should keep track of like what years we did, and who won, and all that. But you know,
I'm willing to bet that this was the biggest difference because a lot of them end up pretty close.
They do. The population dropped to 12 million people due to the virus, and people still watch Shrek. Iconic.
Oh, they're all about Shrek. Yeah. I'm down like halfway down the page.
Imagine almost dying, and the first thing you see when you wake up is Shrek. Jealous.
Shrek is so timeless to survive the apocalypse.
Jealous of Will Smith getting to have an endless supply of movies to watch from a blockbuster with no one around to bother him. Shrek is so timeless it survived the apocalypse. It's all Shrek. If Will Smith had said,
all Shrek, all the way down.
Get out of my swamp, I would have given this 5 stars. Oh, damn. Well, I hope you gave our episode 5 stars. That's us for this week. 2007 movie draft in the books. The Roses in the books. This episode almost in the books. Thank you all for listening. I want to thank my guests, Nate and Jake, as always, for being here. If you're new here, you can follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and anywhere else you get your podcasts. If you do listen on Apple Podcasts, please leave us a review. If you're watching us, youtube.com/@RumandCinema. Give us a subscribe and a like. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you want us to watch and talk about. Now we're going to tell you what to watch next. I have one directly related to this movie. It is called Couples Therapy on Hulu with a Showtime subscription. It is actual people going to couples therapy. And the whole season is like 4 or 5 different couples that you see over and over and over for like different therapy sessions. It is unbelievable. And me and Abby like paused it multiple times an episode to like talk about stuff that they're talking about. It is so good, so interesting, so fun. Like couples therapy. And like we like to guess who we're gonna hate when we like first see the couple. Like which one's gonna be the bad one. And some of them they're both really bad. And other ones were like, that person's out the door already, dude. Time to leave. So yeah, couples therapy.
Very thematic after Roses.
Yeah, matches. Jake.
Also, I didn't type couples therapy. I didn't put streaming after when I searched it.
Oh God!
And now I'm gonna be getting Google ads for couples
Yeah,
therapy.
I was like, get ready for the ads.
Yeah, make sure to put
I got
Hulu.
it just came up with the maps of like couples therapy near you, and I was like, fuck.
Your wife's gonna be like, Nate.
Why does our Google alert keep saying couples therapy? Jake, what do you got?
Yeah, I got as promised last week. I would watch Wednesday season 2.
And
So they split up Wednesday season 2, right? 4 episodes before, 4 episodes just dropped. So the season 2 is over. The first 4 were okay.
Mhm.
This 4 was great.
Whoa.
I think this is stronger than season 1. This run of 4 episodes. Season 2, episode 6. I don't know the last time I laughed out loud that much at a TV show.
wow, that's huge.
It was, yeah, it was good.
I can't wait to watch that. I was waiting until it all came out.
Yeah, because I was like kind of mad on this season. Like, we watched
Yeah.
I was pretty mad.
Yeah. The first 4, it was pretty forgettable, but the second 4 brings it home.
Wow, that's awesome.
Interesting.
Great choice. I did watch Great British Baking Show from last week. Incredible as always. So
Nice.
yeah. Nate, are you gonna be able to beat Wednesday or couples therapy?
Oh, definitely not. I don't have a show either, so I have something else. Another game.
Oh,
I'm obsessed with. By the way, finished the main plot of Outer Wilds, and I agree with all the reviews I read ahead of time. Said it's one of the best games I've ever played.
wow,
And Jake's brother.
that's cool.
It's so fun. Like, it's so immersive and wild the more you get into it, how detailed and fun the world is.
Cool. Love that.
But I started playing another game that I had like a random subscription. It's probably, I'm sure it's on Steam. I'm playing it on Switch. It's a roguelike deck building game that's weird. It's very strange. You're like building a deck with like woodland animals, but you have to like sacrifice like smaller animals to put higher ones. The whole game's got very creepy. If you like look at it, like you'll see it. It's a very scary looking game, but it's like scary whimsical.
Okay.
And I just finished Act 1, and it just gets it's already fucking weird, and it gets so much weirder so quickly.
Nice.
So I'm very excited to see where it goes. Like, it's strange. It's the strangest game. One of the strangest games I've ever played.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. It's like cryptids. Got a cryptid. I don't know. I don't know. It's a weird, wacky horror comedy game.
What was it called again?
Inscription.
Nice. Good choices. Yeah. I'm going to inscribe this episode as in the books. Thanks everybody for listening.
Nice. I'm about it.
Right,
Landed the plane.
Hell yeah, dude. All right. Thanks for listening. Love y'all. Enjoy your rum. Enjoy your cinema. We'll see you next time.